What if I told you that you could save over 100,000 baht every single year? Well, today we're going to dive into 6 simple spending changes, inspired by the financial wizard Graham Stephan, that could make that a reality.
You know that feeling, right? You work hard, the paycheck hits your account, and then by the end of the month, poof, you're left scratching your head, wondering where it all went. It feels like your money just vanishes into thin air.
Well, today, we're looking to Graham Stephan for some answers. This guy is a massively successful YouTuber and investor. We're talking a net worth around 200 million baht, and he got there by mastering the art of smart spending. He's figured out some surprisingly small things that, well, they add up to absolutely huge savings.
So here's the game plan for today. We'll start by cutting some personal expenses, then we'll plug a few common lifestyle leaks, and after that, we'll slash some monthly bills. Then we'll add it all up for the massive payoff. And you're going to want to stick around because the final takeaway really ties this whole thing together.
All right, first up, personal expenses. These are the costs we often just accept as, part of life. But Graham shows us they're anything but. Let's look at 2 big ones we can totally rethink. Okay, check this out. Graham's first big change was haircuts. He used to drop about 1,000 baht a month at the barber. But when everything closed down during the crisis, he just bought a 2,000 baht clipper and started doing it himself. Get this, the investment paid for itself in just 2 months. Plus, he saves like 90 minutes every single time by not having to travel and wait around.
And the power of that one little change is just incredible. That single decision saves him 12,000 baht every year. I mean, think about that. That's a plane ticket somewhere nice just from skipping the barbershop. Next on the chopping block is our closet. Seriously, the average working person spends a staggering amount of money on new clothes every year. A lot of the time just chasing trends or buying stuff we only wear once.
Just by focusing on durable, versatile clothes and actually taking care of them, you could save up to a massive 60,000 baht a year. It's not about being cheap with your style. It's about buying smarter, not just more often.
Okay, next, let's talk about lifestyle leaks. I love this term. These are those little daily habits that quietly siphon money right out of your account, and you probably don't even notice. You know that myth that fast food is the cheaper option? Well, it's just not true. Study after study proves home cooking is actually more affordable. But the real difference is the hidden cost. All that junk food can lead to health problems and, potential medical bills later on. A huge cost that cooking at home helps you completely avoid. So how much are we talking here? The average person spends about 36,000 baht a year on fast food. Cutting this isn't just a win for your wallet, it is a massive investment in your future health. Now let's talk fitness. Graham used to hit the gym 4 or 5 times a week, and he'd feel super guilty on the days he missed because, well, he was still paying that monthly fee. So when the gyms closed, he switched to free alternatives, bodyweight exercises using YouTube tutorials, running around his neighborhood, and even taking work calls while walking. And the result? A potential saving of 30,000 baht a year. Now, of course, this one takes some self-discipline. You have to actually do the workouts. But man, the financial payoff is huge. All right, our last category of savings is all about slashing those recurring monthly bills. These are the sneaky ones, right? The automatic payments that are just so easy to set and completely forget. Here's a question for you. If you don't drive your car every single day, why are you paying for insurance that covers you 24/7? Graham switched to a pay-per-use model. And the logic is simple. If you drive less, your risk of an accident is lower, so your insurance should be cheaper. Makes sense, right? For drivers who don't rack up a ton of miles, this kind of plan can be up to 70% cheaper than traditional insurance. That can lead to an average annual saving of around 10,800 baht. It's all about matching your coverage to your actual life. And the last one. Oh man, it's a big one. Technology. We're constantly being pressured to upgrade to the latest phone, the newest smartwatch, the coolest headphones. The tech cycle moves so fast, it's literally designed to make you feel like your perfectly good gadget is suddenly ancient history. And what's wild is that the average person spends nearly as much on new gadgets as they do on fast food. We're talking around 37,000 baht a year. Just waiting to buy a slightly older model or hanging on to your current phone for one more year can save you an absolute fortune. Okay, we've looked at 6 different areas to save money. And yeah, individually, the savings are pretty impressive. But now let's see what happens when we put them all together. Let's just walk through this one more time. We've got $12,000 from haircuts, a huge $60,000 from clothes, $36,000 from ditching fast food, $30,000 from the gym, about $10,800 from smarter car insurance, and another $37,000 from resisting those new gadgets. You can see how the numbers are really starting to stack up.
And here it is. The grand total comes to a staggering 185,800 baht. Just stop and think for a second about what you could do with that extra money every single year. You don't even have to do all of them. Just picking a few of these could easily put an extra 100,000 baht right back into your pocket.
But hang on, because this is the most important part of this whole thing. This isn't about depriving yourself or, just being cheap. It's about something much, much more powerful than that. This right here is the core philosophy from Graham. The goal isn't just to cut costs, it's to become conscious of your financial decisions. It's about understanding where your money is flowing, so you can point it toward the things that truly matter to you, whether that's saving, investing, or spending it on experiences you really value.
So as we wrap this up, the real question isn't just what Graham Stephan stopped buying. It's about you. After seeing all this, what's the first small change you're going to make? What's the very first thing you'll stop buying to start building your own, better financial future?